So this is my review of the Emile Henri bread cloche. I don't know what else you can cook in it. I think it is just bread. I got it for Christmas. I asked for it for Christmas. I've been making a lot of sourdough recently, and I liked the idea of this. I liked that you could access it easily, that it's light. That's the loaf of bread they're showing in there. This is the book that came with it. And this is the Grignette a pan, which is a baker's blade. I'll undo it and show you. So I've tried it 3 times over the past couple of weeks because we've had COVID and recovering from COVID, and I've not been up to speed with my bread making. So I've tried it 3 times, and the last time I tried it was today. The mix that I used today was a mix of rye flour, ordinary flour. Starter was very active. I was really happy with the starter, and the bread itself, when it was on its bulk proof, was very active. I left it in the fridge overnight. It stayed in there for about 16 hours, which is what people recommend. And then when I came back, I had a podiatrist appointment today. When I came back, I cooked the bread, and I'm now going to show you the outcome. So as you can see, it's not really risen much. It's quite flat. I'm not happy with that. The bread I made the other day was a similar flatness. That was with whole wheat flour, complete whole wheat flour. So I thought, well, perhaps if I add in some normal flour, maybe it will be better. It wasn't. The problem with sourdough is it spreads outwards. It doesn't spread upwards. So when you cook it in a cloche, it can spread, and the cloche allows it room to spread, and that's what's happened. So instead of rising, it's gone out. So I'm going back to the cooking cloche, cooking crock pot, casserole pot. It's heavier, and you have to reach into it, so you are at risk sometimes of getting burnt, but it holds the bread, so the bread has to go upwards. It can't spread outwards. Gonna go back to that. Very disappointed. The Emile Henri cloche wasn't cheap, and it's just going to become decorative. I don't know. I wouldn't use it for anything else. I've got a thing about red, as you can see. If I go up, move the camera up. So it matches a lot of the stuff that I like for the kitchen, so that's okay. It's a bit of an expensive decorative item, but that's my decision. So there, as I said, there's not much on YouTube about these cloches, and actually the reviews that I saw, I think, are quite a few years old, and I'm not sure, the bread that is in the photo, I'm sort of not convinced. I'm not convinced that that's a sourdough loaf. So I'm going to score it. I'm going to give it 5. And most of that's because it looks pretty. Voila. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Thank you. This is not my normal style of video, so if I'm not a professional cook, I do some cooking sometimes. I don't film it. I'm not a baker, so I don't normally do this type of video. But if you want to subscribe, feel free. Have a good day.